Zuccotti Park in New York City, Liberty Plaza, the home of the Intifada.
I've always wanted to know what that meant, and I'm glad to be here to know this is what an Intifada looks like.
Yeah, kind of.
Show me what an Intifada looks like. This is what an Intifada looks like.
So we came down here. We weren't planning to come here, but then Occupy Wall Street started, and we felt like we had to come and see it for ourselves and try to just be a part of the historical moment.
What is your perspective on all this as a New Yorker?
It's like I'm still trying to pull it all together, but I said to a friend, was I talking to you?
You're talking to me.
Yeah, okay. I said...
You're talking to me about 10 minutes ago.
This reminds me of the sort of the inside of my monkey mind.
And what do you mean by that?
It's like it's all over the place. It's like a carnival of activism.
So if we were able to pull open the mind of Vernon Reid, it would look something like this.
Always, with different subjects.
Yeah.
I was a little fuzzy on where Zuccotti Park was, so I walked up to a police officer. I said, "Officer, might you direct me to the revolution?" And he just smiled and said, "Oh, it's that way." You know what's funny is I see some of the older activist types, and the light in their faces, like the older folks who are lefties are loving this to like the height.
Yeah.
Like they're like, "Oh my God, I can't believe this is finally." And there's like commerce that's risen up around it, like they're the food trucks.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So capitalism will always provide.
Even while you try to take it down.
We're taking you down. I'll have two, please.
If you were like an out-of-towner and didn't know what was going on in the world, you could walk past and be like, "Oh, that's just some New York thing they're doing over there." You know.
It kind of is that. Too.
Yeah.
So I was riding my bike in my neighborhood, and I noticed this structure on the block, and I'd never seen anything like it before. Basically, they're portable surveillance towers. They started showing up in Brooklyn. I've seen them in Brooklyn. It was weird to see it in Staten Island, and now they're showing up in Manhattan. Of course, it's meant to suppress like drug deals and what have you. But if you live on a block, right, you're going to work.
Yeah.
You're going to work. You're going to school, and there's a guard tower on your block. It's literally like you're being watched.
Wait a minute, Vernon, you're such a cynic. You're assuming that this is about the protesters. It could be that the NYPD is filming all the corporate crime that's happening down here in Wall Street.
That's it.
And they're
That's
surveilling
it.
the bankers as they embezzle the economy.
Yes.
Good point.
The cameras are pointed up.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right, Nato.
So cynical.
Really.
Yeah.
That was right.
Open your heart, Vernon, to the
Absolutely.
NYPD.
I do. I am. I love drum circles. I can't stand it when they can't play. Seriously. It's like with the drum circle, you need one dude who can really play, and everyone else
Can sort of
fall
fake
in.
the funk.
I can't stand it when they get something going, and then they kind of fall out of time, and everybody acts. Everyone's like, "Oh, it's still great." It's like, it's not great. It sucks right now. Get back on track.